What's good in the hood, YouTube? So I have not uploaded a braces video in a hot minute, which means, wait, I think I recorded one. I'm gonna check my old files. So I did a terrible job of explaining. So I did a terrible job of explaining what I was gonna do. So basically, throughout the video, I'm gonna insert pictures and videos from each month to show y'all the progression of my teeth. Since I didn't do a braces update every month, I'm gonna get better at my braces updates. But yeah, as y'all know, if y'all go all the way back, y'all don't even have to, because I'll insert pictures as I'm going along. I had an open bite. And I say had because it's pretty much closed now, where when I close my teeth, I could stick my tongue straight through. And the reason I have to have rubber bands in the front, because I'm a special case, is because I have an open bite. Many people do not know what that is. So I'm gonna explain it to you. So this is my mouth when my teeth are not touching. And then this is when they're touching. Ow, that hurt. You see, they're touching right here, but not out here. And the reason for that is usually people who suck their thumb, or when they were younger suck their tongue. If you suck something, whoa. If you had a habit of sucking something when you were younger, I don't know how to make that sound okay, but you get where I'm going with that. So then you'll have an open bite. Mine is just way more severe because I did it up until the age of freaking 10, 11. So that's why mine is really open. But there are a lot of people with it. This is what they look like when it's out. My teeth are really yellow. Now, I kind of still can though. Not gonna lie. Let me get really close and personal. I just kind of have an overbite. So yeah, now I just kind of have an overbite. I've had my braces. I got my braces for my top braces December 13th. I don't know when I got. Clearly tell your girl got bottom braces. And it's obvious I have, ooh, that's disgusting. Y'all, I'm disgusting. I got a spring right here. It's a spring, right? You can't see it right here. Cause this tooth got pushed back, but that only got pushed back because of my expander. So I really don't feel like that was my fault. But anyway, I uploaded a vlog about that, so y'all can go back and check if you're a real one. But I got my top braces December 13th, so technically I've had braces now for a year and a half, so I have another year to go. But I've been wearing rubber bands. I have a palatal, let me tell y'all before I show y'all, I have a palatal expander in my mouth to widen my jaw, and I have this thing that you see when I talk that I'm supposed to put my tongue behind, but it's very, very challenging to do that without almost swallowing my tongue. So I don't do it, which don't know what that does. But I am getting my palatal expander out in 3 days. So I'm probably gonna upload another braces video. So sorry if you don't like them. Shout out to the girl who told me to make this, because girl, if you did not tell me, I wouldn't have been back on my ish. So thank you very much. Anyway, so I basically went to my orthodontist every time and they turned my expander for me. So thank God I don't have to turn it by myself, because I heard it's painful. So I keep waving around my rubber bands because my orthodontist gave me rubber bands, and I'm gonna show y'all how I wear them and how I put them on, especially because my nails are done now. So it's made life a little bit harder. So basically, these are tortoise rubber bands and manatee rubber bands. I have to wear 2 tortoise and 1 manatee, and this is the majority of what, the majority of what closed my open bite. I wish I would have told y'all to ask me questions, but if y'all ask me questions underneath this video, I can answer it in my next braces video when I get my palatal expander out. I wonder if they're gonna let me keep it. I hope so. I don't think so, because they're gonna cut it out. That's what they said. But the worst pain I've ever experienced during braces was when they took my expander out and put it back in. They took it out because it wasn't like my gums were growing over it, because I wasn't really brushing back there, nor was I putting like my water floss back there. So make sure you brush back there, especially when you first get it, because your gums may grow over it. So literally like get under there. So let me show y'all my tortoise rubber bands, the best. Oh shoot, I dropped it. These are my tortoise rubber bands. That's how thick they are. They're really small actually. And then these are the manatee rubber bands, which are really like big compared to the other ones. And I'm about to show how I wear it. I'm about to have a really bad lisp, so please bear with me. Okay, no, I cannot zoom in on here. I'm gonna zoom in when I edit this, so. I have not worn rubber bands in a while, huh? Oh my gosh. Okay, so these are the tortoise ones, and this is how they look. One thing about rubber bands is that when you first get them, it's very, very painful. Not like intolerable, but it's very painful to the point where, because it's just a constant pull at your teeth. But honestly, it's worth it, because look. Oh, and then this is like a square thing, and this is like a rainbow. So pay close attention. Oh my god, I don't know how to like move out of the way and do this. Okay. I have made hooks on here. Right here. So these hooks are like made when they put my braces on. But these hooks came with my brackets, so. Where is it? One time, y'all, this thing fell out of my mouth. Oh my god, literally, it's not saying on. Okay. Oh shoot. My teeth are yellow, I know. But yeah, I cannot open my mouth very far with this. Literally, it's like, I'm trying hard not to have a lisp. So I'm like opening my mouth as wide as it'll go, but it's like pulling like everything. So when I first got my rubber bands, it was very, very, very painful. Like, oh my gosh. It still is, like, especially if I don't wear it. But one thing I did notice is that when I go to bed with my rubber bands and I wake up, opening my mouth is like a task, because my mouth has been closed, like literally like almost like glued shut all night, because like when you sleep your mouth is just going to naturally close because of the tension from the rubber bands. So when I wake up, I'm like I have to like, like it's like a task. Like I know it's gonna be painful. It's like I anticipate that pain. And then this silver thing in my mouth at nighttime, because like I said, I can't put my tongue behind it and comfortably like swallow. It leaves marks on my tongue. So I know y'all saw lines on my tongue. No, my tongue is not dirty. Yes, I clean my tongue. It's just a simple fact that it rests on my tongue all day. So there was bound to be lines. So I cannot wait to get this thing out of my mouth. But yeah, so I guess it's called like a tongue thrust gate. I don't know what it's called, but I have it. And this is how they close my open bite, with this. And I think like next time I go, they're gonna tell me to like put like my rubber bands that way, because I am starting to like form an overbite, which is why, like, you know, it's like that. And when I first got my rubber bands like this, they wanted me to wear it 24/7, but I didn't, because like I couldn't talk. But wear them, oh my god, literally wear them whenever you're not eating. Right when you finish eating, like swish in your mouth and put them back on, because it's so important. Because when I did that, my smile started to get closer and closer and closer, and then literally I stopped wearing them. So like after a while, my smile just kind of stayed stagnant. But hopefully they don't realize I'm orthodontist that I haven't been wearing them. But it is so important to wear your rubber bands, because once you're like, if you have an open bite, once your teeth start closing, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh. Like you're gonna be shook. So please wear your rubber bands. It is very important, especially when you first get them, so you can be on your good girl or good guy stuff, and then you could be a little lazy which is what I do, where I only wear them at night. That's why I'm not taking them out right now, because it's kind of like 1 o'clock in the morning. So that is like everything that I can tell y'all about my rubber bands and my open bite and my experience. Hopefully either I have already inserted pictures, or I'm going to insert pictures of the time of the picture and what my teeth look like at that time, because I smile all the time because my braces were too expensive for you not to see them. So please stay tuned, and don't forget to ask me any questions that you have. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram over here, and don't forget to add me on Snapchat, talk to me, text me, let's start a streak, and don't forget to subscribe because we're almost at 500 subscribers. Bye.